So it's my first day out in the Fastrac, or the Fastrac. Oh. Well, this is my first day out on the Valtra. Gonna see how she compares to the Fastrac. Got the K2 on today. Alastair gave us a wee call yesterday. He's needing an extra trailer for the day, bit of a long haul on, so got her hooked up to the K2, and we'll go and give him a wee hand today. Put a bit more money in the charity pot. So yeah, looking forward to getting a run out in the Valtra, to be fair. I loved the old one we had, the white one. This one's slightly different now. It's the direct transmission, so it's your constantly variable. So just getting used to it here. So we'll see how we get on. Should be an interesting to see how it compares to the Fastrac and the trailer. See what differences there really is. I know this is going to be better at some things, but it'll be interesting to see what that's not so good at as well. That's a load or two done there. I don't know. I'm not in love with this direct gearbox, if I'm honest. I don't know whether it's just me, settings, but I've got a few things changed there. I was finding the tractor wasn't really pulling that well on the road, for the horsepower that she's meant to be. I just found she was a bit lazy, would be the word, but I've got a few things fiddled with there, and that engine droop, and there's a clutch setting in her, like a turbine clutch setting, and that seems to be, letting her pull on better there. The K2 has taken you have to remember there's a lot of weight on behind you, but just found the first couple of loads she was a bit lackadaisical, but she's definitely making a better shape there now. Comfort wise and stuff, tractor's lovely. I remember the old Valtra we had, the white one was very comfortable tractor too, and this one she's maybe not just to the level of the Fastrac, but that's understandable. But she's very comfortable. The air front axle and the MVF tyres now, she runs along the road there lovely. I must say, the Smart Touch I'm liking that now. That's very easy to work, user friendly. You've everything saved there for the wagon and the K2, and great job that way. Manoeuvrability there I would say that the Fastrac would be way ahead of her with manoeuvrability, even though the Valtra is. I would consider them having a very good steering look. The 710s in the back, you seem to be no time till you're hitting the drawbar of the trailer. I suppose the Fastrac was winning there because of the narrower tyre, probably hitch position, and the four-wheel steer was obviously you weren't having to cut in as tight on the drawbar, but as I think the transmission in the Fastrac had me a bit spoiled. Nice quiet cab. Love the interior in the cab. That's class. It's definitely, this is a good job too. Haven't worked with a wagon on it yet, but even for setup and stuff, like you had the separate isobus screen there, and then you can still have your tractor settings up here, which is a good job. Found her very easy to tune up, you know, to configure for the isobus through the smart touch. Yeah, handling the K2 very well there. Otherwise, she's very steady. Doesn't seem to have any trouble with it that way. But one thing I would say the hydraulics is better than the Fastrac. She seems to empty the trailer a bit faster. I would say I'm not sure of pump literages between the two tractors, but I would say this would have the upper hand in that department, and you can configure the spools and stuff a lot better, you know, than the Fastrac would have been that way. You know, you have a lot more functions, should I say, that's available, like for timers and that type of thing. So, which is good there for the K2, because I have it set that it'll do a push there itself if you want to just have the opportunity of the day, like. But if you were in big long swords there, you can just flick the memory function and it'll do a push itself, which is good because it lets you concentrate on filling. Other than that, it's good. It's definitely making her work now, that trailer.
We finally got him onto the Valtra. Don't think it's just replacing the Fastrac for him. I do him no harm. He got it too easy for too long on the Fastrac. Now he has to do a wee bit of work. I know young Adam on the Manitou knows when that there load's tipped out, he knows there's a brave load there. I think he likes it. It's just, there's a lot of new settings, there's a lot of differences, and he's trying one setting and one load. He said he kept her on it and it wouldn't pull. Next load he's going up nearly half as fast again, and it's part of the problem with these modern tractors is that there are so many different settings, and that's where I know, without speaking to Gary, I know on his camera he will be saying, give me the white 234, which is the same engine, same horsepower, Versu model with the power shift. I can tell you that here now, I just know it, because he know exactly where he is. So there's a little bit of training, but I tell you what, she fair pushed that load out. There's no doubt about that. Aha. It's like hitting a load of lead. Oh, the Manitous went through it. But anyway, gonna get after Gary back down to the field here and see how we get on. So that's today's. We're literally only a few miles outside GRASSMEN HQ, sort of in Glenariff direction, and there's a bit of a long draw on through Alastair. We've took part in that here today, and it's great. A few more quid for the charity, and that's what it's all about. Thank you. Let's go see what Gary thinks. Stop her, son, stop her! Stop her! Well, there you go, Gary. Have we finally got a tractor to shake off the Fastrac fever?
Not yet.
Honestly?
Honestly,
But Gary, that's a 7.4 litre engine versus a 6.6 litre engine. You've got a constantly variable transmission gearbox. You have AF tyres. You've everything that you didn't have in the Fastrac.
It's all good in the 10, isn't it? It's just, I don't know. Look, it's a nice tractor. It's comfortable. I don't know. I don't know whether it's me. I'm struggling with this gearbox. So I'm really,
Someone please.
really struggling.
Someone please give us another Fastrac.
Is there any advice?
Push the stick forward.
I don't know. It's a nice tractor, like, but just.
I like it, but then I never drove a Fastrac. Maybe that's the problem.
It's not that I don't like it. That's just, I don't know. You just feel there should be maybe more coming out of her than there is. I don't know.
She's very tight. She's only 50, 60 hours on her 70
I don't feel it's the engine, but I think it's this transmission. I just like the power shift we had was so responsive. She was, you know.
I said, boy, I'm telling you. I stood there as you came in and I says, I haven't spoke to Gary yet. I says, I guarantee you, he will say, give me the white 2, 3, 4 with the power shift box with the smart touch.
Yeah, smart touch is awesome.
It is awesome.
Aye, awesome job. That's class.
Well, like when I had her in the mowers, I hadn't, I'm not this particular tractor, but I wasn't really testing the, I had the drip set, you know, that she was pulling the mowers to about 900 RPM, and then she was slowing the transmission. I felt that was her limit, so I wasn't really getting that tested. You're out in the road, you're getting up to full speed, there was no problem. The wagon the other night, the most of it was around the yard, and it was such bumpy roads. I was never really getting an opportunity to give her. The only thing I didn't like was the fact that she wanted to change between C and D. And when I tried her in D, pulling off up,
she hasn't the go.
She seemed to be missing a bit of backup or something now. But, and then when she was in C, she had to change from C to D.
It seems funny.
I kind of thought, it's not a constantly variable. It's variable, but not constantly. But now, I'm very open-minded in saying I am not faulting the tractor here.
No.
We're maybe not, but here isn't the seat lovely?
She's lovely, comfy, you know, everything else. I don't, like, all that's, I was saying on camera there, like, all that's a lot better
I'll tell you what, she put that load out faster, a lot faster. She must have a better hydraulic package.
I did say that there too, like it's, like she's leaps and bounds in front of the Fastrac that way.
But purely for get up and go.
No.
Fastrac. So, based on today's episode of Gary and a Valtra versus Gary and a Fastrac, what box are we taking? Fastrac, Valtra.
Fastrac, haulage, end of story. Here, I would say it's a horses for courses job. I would say this year would outperform the Fastrac, maybe in a bit on field work. You know, that's just the initial feeling I get. But manoeuvre.
There was a wee bit you were looking for grip and it didn't seem to be there.
Again, that could be me without transmission settings. You know, I just no feeling through her at all to let her grip. You know, but and the trailer was full. You know, like it's
full with a bit pushed back.
Yeah, she wasn't getting any chance at all. Like, but
right, see you back at the yard, big man.
I'll do.